Yo, another day, another dollar. What's going on? Start off here with serve for my watch list. Looking left, we've got this 10 level that's come in contact once, twice, 3 times. Gap up on earnings, and it gets sold off pretty hard right into that prior base. So I'm going to be looking for that level to stay heavy. It's backside at this point. I think this is a forgotten name. I don't think many people are watching it. So a break below 10, I'd like to join that trend for lower. I think tomorrow could be a fade day, but if it holds 10, not going to force a bias. LUMN, another one that I'd kind of expect people to have forgotten about, but I still see it mentioned in chat like every day. So after this parabolic, typically pops back into support, which would be the 640 level in my mind. I've been talking about it on every watch list basically. I expect those pops to fail. Nate put out a tweet not too long ago saying cautious, how it's options driven and that sort of thing. So I'm not going to count it out and just short it blindly, like no risk in mind. I'm going to actually, I'm going to go into each day unbiased and see how it acts towards these levels if it wants to retest it. Big picture wise, volume still holding up, trend is still intact. If this thing were to fail and then start to break lower lows, similar to how serve acted, when right in here, this thing can, this can pick a direction. Once it pulls back, now you've got hard crack, lower high, retest, and now you've got this base. So once it makes this lower low, I think confirm backside. So similar thing with Lumen. If this thing breaks 470s and starts to act heavy, then this would be a hard crack, lower high, and then a trend confirmation. So this thing's got to pick a direction. If I get a parabolic into the 640 range, I likely react to it for a pullback. But if it starts to build over those levels, I'm not going to try and force it to go lower. SGMO, another fade day. Still no position. Haven't tried it once yet. But if these 80s break down, I'd just set price alerts at 110 and not really keep a close eye on it. OGen, history tends to repeat itself. You get this doji day and then hard crack day with that big bottom wick. It looks the exact same right here, 2 days, right here, 2 days. So no real plans here with it's got a bit of overhead resistance. Like this volume is only 1 million, but it's only trading a couple million a day. So not really in play name for me anymore. PSIG, my main watch today. I had joined some for this little wedge break. Dips along trend towards the lows. And once it perked, 1 minute, let's try that. Right here. So you get this morning pullback, spike, pull, holds the morning lows, and then puts in this little flag and breaks through VWAP. I join, risk on low a day, and I'm letting the trend work. And then this little crack, at this point, with this much consolidation on the morning, I'm expecting this thing, like, it should have squeezed by now. This is usually like a bang-bang type trade for me with these T+1 squeezes. With these little steady buyers, I'm not really thinking this is much of a short squeeze. I'm thinking buyers are just pushing this thing along. So I moved on flat, and no skin off my back, and then midday they absolutely dumped the thing. So 260, that was the key level I wanted to see for ads. This was maybe, I don't know, a fifth size. It wasn't full size at all. I wanted to see that 250, 260 line confirm, and what do you know, looking left, double tops at it and fails. So price alerts 250, and don't really have to watch it. And then ELWS, same setup. Big day one. This has not really a newsletter. It's a pumper behind it, an email promo behind this name that got this volume in it. the same one that did C-Max, was it SLRX? Yeah, SLRX, PW. It's the same people that did all of these, and they moved on to Elwes. And so far, trend is holding really nicely in this sideways range. If this breaks and confirms over 450, I think you get a second leg higher back into this daily resistance. Given the daily resistance overhead, it's $12 the high from 5, so more than 100% of away. So I think that there's a range in this breakout if it wants to go, but I'm gonna be more trigger happy on the sell side on that one. But yeah, 450 break and confirm. I'd like to look at that. So main two probably in tomorrow. I'll probably serve an Elwes, and then the other ones are just going to be a side radar. Hope you guys had a great day and are having a great week, and I will see you in the room tomorrow.